Okay, so hello, Dr. Biruk. Welcome to our next episode of Ligs University Talks.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I appreciate your desire and attention to discuss. I have not a very special methodology to educate because it's flexible set of functional tools or working record and scientific as well as education practice. Each of our tutors or professors have personal, unique methodology how to transform educational value to the student needs. First of all, we have to see the goal and subject of our student who is attending the program, whether it's MBA, DBA, or PhD program. First of all, we have to see what the goal and objectives for the student desire, how to develop its thesis, and how to gain necessary knowledge and skills from the university. As well as we have to see how it corresponds with the courses that we provided for him from different professors and administration. The second important task or question, we have to create clear and good communication process. Communication between teacher and student, as well as between among other students and other professors or colleagues at the university. Also, we can connect our students with worldwide attendants who is working with similar subject of research or doing similar education methodology. The third part that we have to concentrate, that is transformation process from the skills and knowledge that we designing during the program, PhD or MBA or DBA program, to the precisely useful product, whether it's scientific or practical product. That is our major task and purpose. Then we can see and communicate with our students because it's a long-term program. For some students, it might be 12 months or 18 months. For some of them, it could be 40 or 50 months teaching process. That is why we have an excellent chance to know each other and to help each other.
Your role with Ligs University is much bigger than only limited to being a lecturer. Can you share with us how you participate in connecting students throughout the continents, throughout the countries?
Of course, because first of all, I was invited to the Ligs University as a practitioner, as a professional manager, as well as experienced in teaching. That is why I'm trying to use my previous skills and practice to conversion for the university needs and major stakeholders' requirements. For this, of course, we could not limit our activity by the program terms or guides or requirements. Of course, we have to be much more flexible to react for the changes in scientific trends or industrial changes, because our students also are very reactive according to the innovative process for their thesis design. That is why it's no chance or no possible to limit ourselves in special actions or relationships. It should be as wide as possible. We have to go to the subject that the student doing as deeper as possible. We have to be honest, absolutely honestly for the each point that confused. Sometimes students might be he is not sure that he is right in his purpose, might be he is not right in or sure about the title of the dissertation. We have to be a good coordinator for him and motivate him for really good, productive cooperation.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the student network you have developed and share some particular successful cooperations between you and your students?
Of course, definitely all of us, all professors or tutors must have achievements, the previous students, for transmission these achievements for the next students' abilities to see and develop it for the next step in science or in practice. In this activity, professor should be very careful and maybe with professionalism and ethics to ask. Usually I'm asking the students when I would like to share his results to another students. Mm-hmm. Of course, I'm getting such permission. I'm transmitting and suggested to new student to see such vision and make some remarks for his personal behavior according to the university program agenda or schedule. And of course, we have wide range of students in different industries, in different countries, because most of our tutors and students have great reserve or resources in cross-disciplinary studies and cross-culture communicating abilities. We have to use our personal tools in order to make sure our students that they are going on the right way together with us, together under the university program.
You have come a long way with, for example, Dr. Tan Kian Hua, who was your student, if I'm not mistaken. You also co-authored his book on cybersecurity. Congratulations on that. Can you tell us what the book you have co-authored is about?
Our cooperation with Tan Kian Hua, it's really unique sample for the not only for our university, but for the circumstances at all. Because now when over the world are going to the post-industrial era and digital world, we have to be communicative and flexible for changes. So being as a student and teacher or professor relationship, we exchange our abilities practically every week or even more often in order to promote his dissertation. But at the end of his dissertation, he's ambitious, professional ambitious, because Tan Kian who are working on the top of the industry, information communication technologies. Me, I'm working with this industry within the wide range for the 40 or more years. So he needs my skills from the previous decades because it was initial stages of IT development and his vision on the final or nowadays or tomorrow development. He decided to invite me and as a co-author, and we start to write a book together. Most of bigger portion is his desire, because every time I'm talking my students, please, we have to use the Pareto law. It means 80% that is duty for student, 20% it's my duty, because before I prepare 20%, I will work with 80% practice and skills behind. His task to cover as much as more knowledge today and make a jump for tomorrow. It works very good. However, this is not a single example. I have many of our students would like to make a cooperation with teachers in order to make publicly their innovative results and the dissertation, whether it's articles or books. And I hope this practice will get continuation.
It's amazing because LIGS University is 100% online, and this contributes to the sense that we are a physical university and that we can actually connect people throughout the continents and throughout the countries without borders or limits.
Yes, correct, Teresa. This is very specific point about online, offline, or traditional education courses for the MBA in particular, MBA or even PhD. PhD might be more scientifically, but MBA concentrated for the management growing their skills and competence. About 10 or more years ago, it was doubtful to see about the efficiency of online system of education, because at those times most of business school suggested very good program for the MBA, because most of alumni also responded that they get the biggest portion of skills from their colleagues, from the audience together and sharing the skills during the lecturing or practical or internship process. However, when the world come into the crisis, no chance to get people to sit together at the conference room or just the audience. Here, the online education become much more powerful and much more important, because we went through the difficulties to create communication skills, a specific methodology of remote education. It should be not an easy to cover. In this case, me as a professor, as a teacher, and other teachers are responsible to compensate our students with this gap of real communication with their colleagues and even their generation professionals. So, understanding this, we are trying to connect from any kind of country, because me, as a professional consultant in management, I have connection practically every day from Australia, Canada, Switzerland, China, Japan. Every single week I have worldwide communication with professionals, with Finland or some other countries. Of course, each time I'm trying all connection distributed to our students, to whom it meets, whether it's IT or oil and gas industry or just social society or even non-profit organizations, because some of students really developing very, very unique. And even more, when we agreed with students to start from the 0 point, we escaping the confusions about misunderstanding, etc. And student becomes more responsible for the developing and improving courses, like my courses, anti-crisis management, pretty unusual, pretty unknown courses. It's, as I see, during the last 10 years, my students improve courses practically 50%, 50 by 50. They started from the really zero situation and jumping up over his teacher. That is good.
Okay, Dr. Biruk, I think that our time is now over. So I would like to thank you for meeting me today, and bye-bye.
Bye, see you.